I'm officially live for the first time. This is so exciting. Okay, so I'm gonna make this really fast. It is very gonna be a lot of communication, a lot of talking today. I am reopening the skincare business that I have. I am a consultant for Aloe skincare. It is an all-natural, aloe-based skincare. Super healthy, super good for your skin. And I went into a phase where I actually stopped using it for a really long time. And then once again, realized it was a huge mistake and started using it all over again, falling in love with it all over again, and I want to spread that love all over again for this incredible skincare. But for starters, welcome to everyone who is attending. If you're watching the replay, make sure you hashtag replay because it will be available in a replay, and I'm really looking forward to getting to know everybody. So, few things I wanted to start out with is I just wanted to tell you guys my story first. So, Aloe's Natural Beauty. That is my title for what I am doing because Aloe is an aloe-based skincare, as I said earlier. The first ingredient in all of our products is aloe vera, instead of what a lot of skincare products have is water. So we'll get into more discussion on that. But I've been using Aloe on and off since I was in high school. I'm 27, for those of you that are wondering how long ago that was, or not long ago, if you guys are well seasoned or more seasoned than I am. But I've been using Aloe on and off for years. My mom got me into it. And in high school, I had the most embarrassing, painful acne. It was very cystic. They were very deep pimples and blemishes. I got a lot of blackheads. I had the whiteheads. I had huge pores on my nose, which was just always really hard to deal with as well, because anytime I looked at my face, that's all I saw. And every girl, let's be honest, every girl that is on on any kind of makeup spree or skincare spree to perfect the way we look, we always notice our flaws. So in high school, I was that one with the big pores on my nose, the cystic acne on my chin, and I also got really bad cystic acne literally on the tip of my nose, which was terrible. And there's proof of it in a temps or a license. I think I was 15 or 16 and I had to get a picture taken, and it was awful. So I'm sure I have it somewhere and it'll come back around to bite me in the butt, but life is life. But I was born and raised on a dairy farm. Did a lot of moving around since then. I was in healthcare for a while and back and forth between being a CNA and a massage therapist, doing skincare, and then I also am now doing a desk job along with my part-time, full-time business on the side of skincare. I love this product, love these products. I wouldn't be sharing them if I didn't. So that's a little bit about me. I currently now am in Monroe, Wisconsin, loving life. We moved here not long ago and it's wonderful. So grew up in the Lake Geneva area and then ended up moving away to be with the man I love and our fur babies. So if you hear them in the background, I apologize, but they are also here because they are always at my feet. If anyone has kids and or animals that won't let you be alone, that's mine. So today I will start out with letting you know the products that I personally use regularly throughout the week. If not daily, I use it at least once a week, twice a week if my face is having its moment of wanting to break out and be annoying. So, and I'm going to do it in order. Every day, twice a day, I use our cleanser, our gentle cleanser. It's for combination or normal or oily skin, depends on what you have, but it is for all three. We also have two other. I have a lot of products floating around in my head. We have two other face washes available for people who have really dry skin that need more hydrating products. And then we also have cleansers for someone who has super oily skin trying to dry up their face a little bit, as crazy as that may sound. So we have the Labri cleanser that I use. After every cleanser, I don't care what kind of skincare products you use, you should always follow up with a toner. A toner is basically your second wash. It's getting the pieces of the makeup or the pieces of whatever was on your face. It could have been Halloween paint for all I care. It's getting what the cleanser may have missed. And it's also resetting the pH of your skin to give it a brand new start and a fresh, shiny, beautiful look. Okay, so always have a toner, always use it. Don't skip it. If you do, you'll regret it. I have the Gentle Toner. This is for, again, normal, combination, or dry skin. It just depends on your skin type of which one you're going to use. We have another toner available for super oily skin as well that will help reset the pH to help absorb the oil instead of having it sit on your face. After the toner, I use a serum. It is the Gentle Smooth and Eye Repair Cream. This is something I have just recently started using again. I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's a green gel, and it's beautiful, and it's smooth. And a little goes a really, really, really long way with this. So that's something else, too, to note about these products. A little goes a long, long way. So you will not regret it when you have it in your cabinet because they're going to last you forever. Smooth and Eye Repair Cream is really good for dark circles, eye swelling. I am somebody that if I'm worn out or tired, my tell is my eyes. So this is going to help the bags under my eyes go away, and it's going to help any swelling that I get in the mornings or the evenings or during the day if I'm super worn out and tired. So this is to help that. It also is really good for your eyelash and eyebrow hair growth. If you are someone that was in high school like myself that had super thin eyebrows because you thought plucking them to be almost non-existent was a trend, this is great for growing them back. I used it a lot outside of high school and into college, and this saved my brows. I have no filling in my brows right now, by the way. These are my natural brows, and I give all my credit to this and my other Labri products that happen to be in my eyebrows. But this is really great. Has a cooling sensation to help me fall asleep. I love it. I just find it really relaxing to have. I follow that up with a Vita C anti-aging serum. So anti-aging, yes, I know I'm only 27, and people will always tell me, oh, you're only 27, you don't have to worry about any of that right now. They clearly don't fully understand skincare because you want to start using anti-aging products to save your skin before any of the dark spots, wrinkles, deep fine lines start to happen. Excuse me one second. Coffee, love it. So starting to use anti-aging serums and products is not a bad thing when you're younger because it's going to stop and slow the aging process. Not stop it, let's be real, but it's going to slow the aging process to help you keep your younger looking skin longer. So I use an anti-aging serum. I started using this particular product a few months ago. I use it, you start out using it twice a day and then you back down to once a day. And I love it. I use it every morning to sit underneath my makeup because it also helps make my makeup look finished and not blotchy and thick. So I use that. Once that is absorbed into my face, I will use the moisturizer. Something about our moisturizers that I love, and actually all of our products that I love, is I am not buying water. So what I mean by that is if you go into any drugstore over the counter and get over the counter skincare, I don't care what it is, just grab one. Grab a skincare, okay? And look at the first ingredient. The first ingredient, 98% of the time, is water. So my philosophy is, why am I going to buy a skincare product whose first ingredient is something that I can get free at home? That just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would I do that to myself? And most of the skincare product is water. It blew my mind when I started to learn about all of these things, because, again, why am I going to pay for something off of a shelf when I can get it out of my sink for free? All of LeBry's products, the first, my one connection just paused, but I'm going to keep going, and then I'll repost a recording for the connection issue on my one live that just happened. Moving forward, but all of our LeBry products, the first ingredient is aloe vera. So when you're at home and you apply our cleanser, you obviously need to add a little bit of water. And when you apply our moisturizer, you just have to get the fingertips wet and put it on your face. I don't have to buy water. I can have it at home, and I can use a product that's all natural and really healthy for my skin. And that's actually worth the cost I'm paying for it, because it's products that I can't just get at home on a regular basis. So I encourage you to look at the ingredients on your skincare, because you'd be shocked at what you find. You'd be shocked at what you find. And then once to twice a week are the next two products that I use. This one is the Clarifying Clay Mask. We do have two masks, and I actually have one right here. We do have two masks. One is literally more liquid, and the other one is a clay mask. I have used both. I don't mind this one. It works really well for certain skin types. I just didn't like the feel of it personally on my face, but I have a lot of customers and family that use this one, and they love it. So this is more of a preference thing, but I use the clay mask. I use this once to two times a week for about 20 minutes on my face, and then I'll go through the rest of my skincare routine, wash my face of this, go in with my toner and all of the great things. This is really, really good for my deep pores and my blackheads, because if anyone is out there that doesn't get a single blackhead on your skin, I need you to tell me what your secret is, because no matter how diligent I am, and I know nothing's perfect, and I'm going to say that right now, these products are not perfect, but they work really well for my skin. And I've seen the best results with these products than I have with any other products I've used. Just for confidentiality purposes and respect, I am not going to name the other skincare products that I have used, because just because they didn't work for me doesn't mean they're not working for somebody else. And I'm not here to bash or say that they don't work, because just because they didn't work for me, they doesn't mean they're not working for somebody else. So I will not disclose that. That was one of my questions I got privately, and I'll be going through some questions that I've gotten messaged, and I'll also go through the prize later as well. But I use the clay mask, really good for deep pores and blackheads. It is super great, has a cooling sensation on a night that, or on a day that you've had a really long day. This will answer all your problems to increase your relaxation at the end of the day. Perfect. And then every skincare routine should have an exfoliant. We do have two different exfoliators. I apologize. We do have two different exfoliators. One is the one that I use, which is the Rejuvenating Facial Peel. And I can never pronounce the main ingredient to this, but it is a fruit. It is a papaya fruit, and it is a gel-based exfoliant, which you'd be surprised. Ooh, that's like my empty side. I don't want it to fall out. but it's really pretty too, which helps. I mean, I like using pretty products. I don't know about anyone else, but pretty products always make me feel better. But this is a gel-based exfoliant, light layer across the whole face. You let it sit until it almost feels like it's kind of dripping down your face, and that's when you know it's activated with your skin. And then you go circular motion and your skin will literally pellet. And it's disgusting. And it is also the most satisfying thing you'll ever have happen to your face, ever. We do have another exfoliant that depends on preference. This is our more rough exfoliant. It is a nut-based exfoliant, good for the face and the body. I have used both. I prefer the softer exfoliants over the more rough ones. The rough ones just tend to, for me, I don't want to say hurt, but it's just uncomfortable. Like they work great. They get the job done. I just don't like the feeling of it on my face, but they're really good. I do use this on my full body. I do not use this on my face. I use the soft one on my face. Oops, wrong one. I use the soft one on my face. So there's that as well. That is the skincare that I currently use very, very regularly. I also do use a moisturizer, a full body moisturizer every day that I adore. And I don't have it out here. I actually forgot to grab it. But it's basically it's intense body butter. It's a thicker lotion. I tend to have really dry skin, so I use that every day. I love it. It smells good. It's not an overpowering smell. I would say none of our products are overpowering smells, but scent is a preference. Completely up to you guys. Something I do have to disclose, and this was another question I got throughout the week as I was promoting the grand reopening, is they're asking if Labri sells makeup. Yes, Labri sells makeup. I, full disclosure, do not use all of Labri's makeup. I am a person of habit, and I use Saint makeup, and I can post the person that works with me on my makeup, or who I get my makeup from, rather. I do use Labri's eyeshadow and mascara, but as far as my cover up, my why can't I think of it, my contour, my blush, all of those things, I do use Saint. So full disclosure, I am not fully into the makeup on Labri's side yet. I might get there one day, but I am a creature of habit, and I love my Saint makeup. It does me well as far as I am concerned. So there's that as well. And if I keep looking off to my right, I do have my computer over here reading off some questions that I got. So we are going to be moving into the questions that I got throughout the week. And I thought it was very interesting that you genuinely forget how embarrassed people can be about what they look like, or how embarrassed people are to admit that they use skincare, or that they need skincare, or they need to change what they're using, or that they just flat out don't know what to do or what goes along with it. It was very eye-opening to me this past couple weeks how many people weren't commenting or liking my posts, but were reaching out to me privately asking me these questions. So that's actually why I revamped the prize and the giveaway, because the giveaway was originally based on comments and likes on my posts. Most people were reaching out to me privately, and reaching out to me privately is a great way for us to get some one-on-one time. I can kind of learn about you, figure out your skin type. We can work together to figure out what's best going to work for you anyways, so it's a great way to kind of get that one-on-one with me. But I revamped the prize giveaway to every question you sent me was an entry into the prize winner. or being a winner of the prize. That has not been announced yet, so if you're just joining us, it hasn't been announced yet. It'll be announced towards the end of our session. So that being said, I have some more time here, which is good. I should probably keep track of that so I don't keep anyone over the hour. Questions that I had was the first one I got was, how can I prevent aging skin? The answer to this question is going to be an answer nobody wants to hear. There is no logical, real way to stop aging. It's just not real. Like, we are all going to get older. We're all going to get our wrinkles. We're all going to get our well-seasoned faces. There's no way to actually prevent aging skin. There is a way to slow the aging of your skin. And if you don't have a skincare routine at all, starting one as soon as you can is the best answer. But we also do have some anti-aging skincare products as well that you can explore and get into. I don't have a whole lot of them personally right now. I do have the mask that is involved in our anti-aging. Sorry, I had hair on me. In our anti-aging, this is actually anti-aging mask because it does lift and firm up the skin, and it encourages things to stay lifted instead of to follow gravity. So this is part of that. I don't have a full set available to show you right now. It is on my website, which is on my pages. You can go into my linked tree and you can actually select anti-aging, and it'll bring you right to my anti-aging selection if you're interested in it. So as much as I'd love to say there's a way to prevent it completely, there's not. So that was my first question that I had received. The next question I have is, do I need eye cream? Good question, but it depends on your skin type. It depends on what your eyes are like. I mean, do you have bags? Do you have puffy eyes? Are you looking for something to get rid of crow's feet? And if you don't know what crow's feet are, it's like I kind of have them. Like, you can see that I'm like squinting really weird. Sorry, everyone. But like these little guys over here, that's considered crow's feet. If you want to get rid of crow's feet, it truly depends on how your skin reacts to everything and what your skin type is. There's no good way to say, yes, you need an eye cream, or no, you don't need an eye cream. That would be a matter of, let's figure out what you're trying to do and what your goals are with your skin, and then we could go from there. And next question I have is, can face oil replace a moisturizer? So this is a really, again, full disclosure, I am not an esthetician. I did not go to school to learn the science of all of these different products and what you should use and what you shouldn't use and all of the things. Everything I know is strictly from my own research that I have done throughout all of my time here learning about skincare and finding out what's best for my skin. So full disclosure, I am not licensed or certified in being an esthetician and knowing any of this for sure. So take what I say here, especially with a grain of salt. But what I've learned from my girlfriend, who is an esthetician, who will be helping me in a few weeks for giving live facials with the LeBri products. More to come on that later on. But you never want to add oil to your skin. Like, your body creates enough oil for your body itself. Adding oil to your skin and letting it sit there is clogging your pores. And that will create even more of a problem for you as far as blemishes. Like for me, doing that, like replacing a moisturizer with an oil, to me would blow my face up. Like, I would be back to square one, I think, in a day. And if you asked my mom, I'm sure she'd be screaming if she even heard that situation. So don't add oil to your skin. Another thing I can also throw out there, again, as I'm saying that I am not a licensed person in skin, if I don't have the answer to your question, or if I don't have an answer that I'm comfortable with sharing, LeBride corporate office does have a specialist that I can go to and ask, and then I can get back to you guys. So if you guys have questions that I can't answer in the moment, I do have resources to get you the best answer. Not only am I looking to help people feel beautiful in their own skin again, but I want to help you in the best way that I can. And if I would rather do that than give you a possible wrong answer. So, and that's actually the reason I say that is because the next question is more about a retinol, and I'm not totally familiar with retinols, but it's asking how do you apply the retinol? It's just like any other product. We do have, it's not called retinol. It's actually the closest product we have to a retinol is a bakuchiol. And the bakuchiol it's a face product, and you apply it just like you do with any other face product or skincare products that we have. Just a little bit on your fingers and then apply it to the whole face. But as far as when to apply it or why to apply it, I am not familiar with, so I can definitely get back to you on that. That is Catherine. I'm not sure if you're watching right now, but I do have your email, and I will definitely get you a better answer, because I know that's probably not the answer you're looking for. How often should you exfoliate? Depends on how dry your face is, but if you're not exfoliating at all right now, at least do it once a week. At a minimum, exfoliate your face once a week, because if you're not, all of the dry skin that's not sloughing off, that's just kind of on your face and stuck, isn't going to come off on its own sometimes. Just like if you think about someone who has really bad sunburn, and or really dry skin even in the summertime or in the wintertime too, I guess, but you can see that their skin is super dry, but it's not sloughing off, it's not coming off. Get that junk off there. You're literally trapping all of the gunk in your pores without getting that old skin, bacteria, all the things off your face. So if you're not exfoliating at all, exfoliate at least once a week. I personally exfoliate twice a week just because I have dry skin. Mondays and Fridays. I'm sorry, that's a lie. Mondays and Wednesdays. I mask on Mondays and Fridays. So exfoliate at least once a week, because that's really big in helping promote the skincare, or the new skincare, the new skin cell growth. My bad. Okay. Next question: how long until you can see results? That's a really good question. So this is from Laura. Laura has been a customer of mine for quite some time, and she has not, and by quite some time, I say that very loosely, she's been a customer of mine for a little over a month, and she is getting into the discouraged stage, and I asked if I could talk to her or talk about her story live, because I know that she's not the only one that got this way or is getting this way. I got this way. I know my other customers have gotten this way, where you're using these products for a few weeks or a little bit more, and you feel like you're not seeing any results. Like you feel like you're still breaking out a ton, if not more than before. You're still having oily skin, or your skin's still super dry. Whatever it is, the first thing I'll say is take a progress photo. The first day that you start using any new product, it doesn't even have to be just LeBride, any new product, take a progress photo, because you will physically see the difference from point A to point B. And Laura here is actually at a stage where she's starting to feel discouraged because she's been using the products and she hasn't really found her the line that feels right for her. So Labrai is brand new to her. And right now her face is actually breaking out more than it did before, which is extremely normal. When you start using a skincare line, any skincare line, it happened to me and I was so upset and I was so angry about it. I started washing my face regularly, morning and night, using the products the way I was supposed to, and all of a sudden my face broke out so bad. And it was all along here, and it was above my, you can actually see some scars still, because I was a picker. But you can, like, it was all over my face. And I was getting so upset because it was not going away. And after continuing to use the products, my face started to clear up. The reason for that is because when you're using a product regularly, 6 to 8 weeks regularly, your skin has got to detox, which is why you're breaking out and things are going haywire. Because your skin is literally resetting and literally pushing out all of the junk that was been stuck in there for God knows how long, right? So because your skin is detoxing, it's going to take 6 to 8 weeks before you start to see that progress. So if you ever start with me, any skincare routine with me, I will tell you, give it at least 6 weeks. Take a progress photo. And I will hold you accountable if you say, well, I don't have time to wash my face in the morning and at night. Oh, yes, you do. You shower, right? Take your face wash in the shower. And it takes 5 minutes to wash your face. If you're not taking a shower, it takes 5 minutes to wash your face. I will hold you accountable. So, and that's something that Laura also was working on, is she was one of those that said, I don't have time to wash my face. I don't want to wake up earlier to wash my face. Girl, none of us do, okay? None of us want to wake up earlier than we have to. I'm the queen of not wanting to wake up earlier than I have to. Also something you can probably ask my mom. But I get it. But it takes 5 minutes to wash your face. 5 minutes. And you don't even have to use a ton of products. You can literally use the cleanser, the toner, and the moisturizer. This is a trio. This is a skincare regimen. This is all you need. So, again, I got Laura's permission to talk about this live because she knows I was ready to jump through my screen when I was talking to her with her one-on-one with me. It gets wild and crazy. So, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Moving forward, I did just mention a one-on-one. I wasn't going to talk about it at least for another 5-ish minutes, but if you do skincare with me, I do one-on-one meetings with you if you want them. It's not a forced thing. It's not something you have to do, but when you're learning how to use the products and you're kind of figuring out what to do, how much to use, or even if you're sampling the products, I will do a one-on-one with you, whether it's right in person with you or through a camera. Because I want you to know how to use things correctly so that you can get the best benefit in the future. So that's where that one-on-one comes from. Next question I have is, should I wear sunscreen every day? I see this a lot in many... Oh, okay. Should I wear sunscreen every day? I see this a lot in other creators' videos, and I need to know if it's true. This is a popular question. So, and I'm assuming by creators, I'm assuming this is from Deanna. So if you're watching the replay, Deanna, I know you're not here with me right now, but I'm assuming creators means other entrepreneurs or content makers that always recommend the sunscreen. Yes, wear sunscreen every day, whether it is wintertime, whether it is summertime, whether it is cold outside, cloudy outside, super sunny outside. Always wear sunscreen. Always wear sunscreen on your face. Labrai does have a face sunscreen that you can use. I do not have it with me right now. It's actually downstairs in my cabinet. I forgot to grab it as one of my products that I use very, very often every day, under my makeup every day. But I forgot to grab it when I grabbed all my other things. I normally don't have my personal things up in my office. It's just my things for sale and, you know, for people that want to test things out and any sampling. So I apologize for that. But I do wear it underneath my makeup every single day to protect my skin from the sun. I don't care where you live, the sun is more powerful than you ever think it's going to be. So please wear sunscreen every day. Deanna, great question. And I love that you're watching other entrepreneurs. That's great. Because any advice or any assistance is always helpful. Another question I have is from a Lauren. Lauren is new to me. I also asked if I could share a little bit of her story. Lauren is new to me. She is looking to find the right products to use, and she is actually going to be using our oily skin trio. So her face produces a lot of oil and therefore breaks out cystically like mine did. Her breakouts are more on the forehead and on the jawline and into the neck. I thankfully never really got into the neck blemishes or acne. I hear that they're super painful, so I'm sorry for anyone out there that has that. But Lauren one of her questions to me was, which cleanser should I use? We actually narrowed this down for her. What day is it today? Today's Saturday. On Wednesday, we had a one-on-one and narrowed down that she would need the oily skin cleanser. The oily skin cleanser is specifically made to let me reword that. All of our skincare regimens are there to reset the pH in your skin, okay? The oily regimen specifically is helping reduce the amount of oil that your skin is producing, okay? It is meant to, and this is very basic terms. This is not the scientific side of things. If you want the scientific side of things, send me a private message and I will get the specialist to answer it more scientifically, because I am not giving you a scientific answer. I'm giving you a basic answer that most people are going to understand. But the oily skin cleanser, the oily combination skin regimen, is basically there to help dry up your skin a little bit and reset the pH so that it's a natural, more, I don't want to say intermediate, more level covering of oil, if you will. So based on your skin type, oily, dry, combination. Combination for me, I use the combination because I get oily T-line around my nose, on my jaw, and on my chin and on my forehead. I get really oily. The rest of my face is really dry. So I am a combination person. Some of you might be super dry, some of you might be super oily. Lauren is oily, and she is going to be starting her cleanser. She should have gotten it delivered yesterday or today, so I'm super excited. We have another one-on-one scheduled next week for her, so that's super exciting. I always look forward to hearing about how they feel when it comes in the mail and, you know, when they start. It's always an exciting feeling. Which face mask should I use? Carmen? I don't know a Carmen, so this is exciting. Carmen is new to me completely. She's asking, which face mask should I use? The face mask is at your discretion. We have two of them. I brought this one up earlier. This one is the anti-aging, regimen, and you can also use it if you're not an anti-aging regimen. You can use it in any other regimen. A mask is a mask, and it's going to treat you well. This is to help with fine lines. This is to help plump the face up, make it look more lively. And this is the clay mask. I can't know if you can really see that. I don't know how to get that to not be glared. Oh, there we go. Oh, kind of. Clarifying clay mask. Okay. I prefer the clay mask, but it's a preference. It really is a preference on what you want to do. I'm someone that I like to move my face when I have a mask on, because a lot of times when I have the mask on, I'm cleaning, doing dishes, or doing something that I don't want to sit still for. If you're using this, you don't want to move. You're not going to want to smile. You're not going to want to blink. You're not going to want to do anything with your face. This is literally, I don't even know how to explain it. But if you ever host a show for me and have your friends try it, this is actually really good for not only your face, but a really good game to win a prize because you can't smile, you can't laugh with this. Otherwise, it'll break the seal on the mask sitting on your face, and that's going to kind of defeat the purpose if you break it too soon. So that is that one. And then in addition, this is something that I just think is helpful. This is really good for mosquito bites. For those of you that mosquitoes tend to hover over, this is really good for mosquito bites. Just put a little bit on there and it dries it right out. I actually am having I just got a question come in about the masks, so I'm going to bring the masks back out. I have oily skin. Which face mask would you recommend? Oily skin, the clay mask. If you have oily skin, you want to use the clay mask. Okay, that was a brand new question that just came in. I just got IM'd privately. I do encourage that. I have to say, I really do encourage private messaging me regularly. I will probably respond to those better than I will with any comments or likes. So instant message me for questions, or if you're wanting to schedule one-on-ones or anything like that. I'll see that faster than I'll see my comments or anything like that. So definitely encouraging that. Those are all of my questions that I have. So that's super exciting. If any other ones come through, I'll be sure to read them out. Don't be shy. Again, if you don't want to do it live on my screen, you can do it through my IM. I do have my computer pulled up to the right here, so I'll see it come through right away. Let's do a prize winner. I've been waiting patiently, and I'm sure you guys have too. So every question I got, and I think I read off, let me go back here into my questions that I had, because I just moved into my, all right, so I read into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. I was close. 9, 10. All 10. Ooh, I apologize. The dogs are, I can't stop it. So it's just going to have to, you guys are just going to have to deal with it for a minute. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Bodie, enough. Come here. All right. Sorry about that. They think they hear anything downstairs, then they freak out and have to talk about it. So, moving forward, 9 questions. All 9 of those questions came from different people, which was really encouraging to me. I know it doesn't seem like much to you guys, but 9 new questions are really encouraging to me. They were all thrown into a random name selector on my computer, and I have them all input into the selector, or the random, I don't know what to call it, just like your random, it picks a name for you. You hit a button and it shuffles them and it picks it for you. So I am going to hit the shuffle button and we are going to pick a name and see who wins. Okay. And select. And it's shuffling through the names. It's like a line that's like going like this really fast. And it's slowing down. Deanna, congratulations! You're going to be getting the free prize. And for those of you that want to know what the prize is and have been waiting patiently to find out what it is one of LeBry's most popular products. I wanted to go big or go home. It is a full-size product on me. It's going to be shipped to her tomorrow's Sunday. It's going to be shipped to her on Monday, so she'll receive it hopefully Wednesday. If I remember correctly, Deanna's in Wisconsin. Again, Deanna, I know you're not here live with me right now. I know you're not in Wisconsin. Close to Wisconsin. So you might receive it by Wednesday if I send it out Monday. So the aloe vera jelly, it is, you can put this on everything. You can put this on sunburn. You can put this on, I always get these messed up. Cold sores, canker sores. Somebody help me out here. The one that gets on the outside of your lip. What is that? Cold sore or canker sore? I always mix them up. But you can put them on those sores as soon as you feel it coming. You can put this on there and it will knock it out. It won't even pop through. It'll like immediately start to fight it for you. Also, fun fact about aloe, and you guys are all gonna think I'm crazy when I say this, but it's something I do regularly. Not as regularly as I used to, but I still do it once in a while. Cold sore, Bailey, thank you. A cold sore, you can put it on a cold sore. And then on the inside of the mouth is the canker sore. I am someone that I get a lot of canker sores. So those are inside my mouth. I get them along the lip, like the jawline, and on my cheeks, because I am someone that unfortunately gets stressed out and has high anxiety, and that's how my body tells me that I need to calm down. So I actually will, this is safe for you to have like in your mouth, like ingest. So I will brush my teeth with this and my toothpaste. I'll put it on the same toothbrush, obviously. I'll brush my teeth with it because it's really good for whitening your teeth. And I drink a lot of coffee. Exhibit A. This is like my third cup today. And I still have like half a pot downstairs. I drink a lot of coffee. I use this on my teeth. I also put this on my canker sores and my cold sores and my sunburn. And I will say, if you ever have a fresh cut, like a paper cut or anything a little deeper, and I'm telling you this because I made the mistake once. I got a paper cut and it was right on the crease of my finger, like right where it bent. So it kept re-ripping open with everything that I was doing. I have a desk job, so I'm doing a lot of writing and a lot of typing, and it would re-rip all the time. And I was like, oh, God, I wonder if aloe will help. It will help. But if it is a fresh paper cut or a recently re-ripped open paper cut or something along those lines, this will burn. It will burn. And I'm a wuss, so I wanted to cry. This can be used for a lot of things, not a fresh cut. That's my advice with this. It can be used for so many things, not a fresh cut, because it hurt so bad. But Deanna, congratulations. I'll be sending this out to you on Monday morning. Hopefully you'll get it by Wednesday or Thursday, and you can start utilizing this as often as I do. So that is the prize winner. I'm going to go in now and not so much discuss any more skincare with you. I think you guys have probably had your fill of skincare. So that is, you're welcome. Bailey just said thank you for the warning. You're very welcome, because it definitely burned. And especially if you have littles at home. I know Bailey has 2 little ones at home. Aloe is really, really great for many, many things. Don't put it on any fresh cuts. Good Lord Almighty. Just thinking back to it, I'm like getting goosebumps. But apart from the skincare and the body care and the hair care that we offer, those of you who had asked about makeup, away from all of that, I just want to talk to you guys a bit about how you can try these products, okay? There are multiple different ways. Best way is hosting a party. When you host a party, you can get free host gifts depending on on the party. Depending on the month, it changes every month. But it can be live, in person, as long as there are 4 people besides yourself. That's considered a party. I can either come to your house and I bring all of the supplies. All you have to do is supply a table and chairs, and I bring everything else. So live at your house, you can, if you don't want to host at your house, you're welcome to use my home. Again, all you have to do is show up. If you wanted a snack or something for your guests, please provide that, but you can also do that. Typically, I'm scheduling on Saturdays and Sundays. You can also do an online party, which will work very similar to what we're doing right now, other than I would mail you the samples. So the samples are actually, I have them, I just have to grab. The samples are not full-sized, obviously, because that would be a little crazy. So the samples are this big. So I'll show you all the cleansers just because that's the easiest thing to grab right now. So what I would do is I would send you your samples, okay? Gentle skin, dry skin, combination skin, oily skin. These are all your cleansers. But I would send you your trio by mail, obviously, or if you live close enough to me, I'll just drop it off to you. I'll send you your trio and be online. It's typically in a Zoom room if I can manage it, if it's not super long. Right now, Zoom rooms, when I do them, they are limited to 40 minutes. So online parties do have to go a bit quicker, but it's nothing I can't work with. I do it very often. So that is completely okay if that's the route you want to go. But outside of the party, once you learn how to use the products, we're going to use them together, myself and then whoever's included in your party. I'm going to mail you your trio samples, and they're going to last you 5 to 7 days. So outside of the party, you're going to have these samples for 5 to 7 days. Decide if you like the feeling of them, decide if you like them, and move forward. And you can either get the full ones or say, hey, I think I want to try this product instead. Okay, let's see how we can do that for you. Let's see how we can set that up. But in that too, I would also send samples of other products such as the, because I favorite the rejuvenating facial peel. And those kinds of samples come in small bags. Okay, these are the samples for that. They do not come in the cute little bottles like the trios do. So that one you'd have to be a little bit more mindful of as far as using it a little bit quicker so it doesn't dry out. But actually, life hack for things like that, if you clean off the opening and use your straightener, if you have a straightener, you can actually reseal it by essentially melting the plastic back together. I may or may not have done that a few times. It works really well. So definitely you'll have all of the things you need, whether it's online or not. When or if you purchase, I never want to say when because I don't want to assume, but if you purchase, something else to keep in mind is it's a money back guarantee. So you need to know that when you do the trio, if you think you like the trio, buy the trio. And if you aren't getting the full effect, or if it's not working for you, or XYZ, you get a money back guarantee. So that's something else to think about. I am 6 minutes in. I have 3 minutes left with you guys. I just want to, I'm going to take this time now to basically say thanks. Thank you so much for attending. Thank you so much for hearing this all. I hope that if you guys are watching the replay, let me know. If you guys have more questions, private message me. I am here and ready to go. So I'm here. I'm here to do one-on-ones. We do have a skin care quiz you can take. We have other resources that you can utilize, such as our specialist. If I don't have an answer for you, I will get you the right answer. You just got to give me the time and the patience to do so if something like that comes up. So thank you guys for attending. I know it was a short hour. For me, it feels like a short hour, but I'm super excited to be back. I'm super excited to spread my love for these products. They have truly changed my perspective of myself and how I look. I'm comfortable without my makeup on. I like having makeup on. And honestly, let's be real. What girl, most people, you know, we all like and think that we look better with makeup on. So I always enjoy having makeup on, but I'm comfortable in my own skin. If somebody came to my door and I didn't have any makeup on, I'm not going to be embarrassed. I'm going to feel beautiful. So from here on out, there are going to be some regular posts, whether that's videos, whether that's questions, whether that's articles, whether it's new giveaways or new host prizes or new products or anything along those lines. They are going to be regularly posted on the Aloe's Natural Beauty Facebook page and the Aloe's Natural Beauty Instagram page. If you guys have questions or need any assistance, I'm always here. You can always refer to my LinkedIn as well. It is tagged in both my Instagram and my Facebook, so I encourage you to do that also. It's very clear and concise as to where you want to go, whether it's skincare, body care, hair care, makeup, or you want to take the skincare quiz. It's all right there for you. So I hope you guys all have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you for attending, and I look forward to hearing from the rest of you soon. Bye, everyone. I have to figure out how to finish it, how to end it, because I don't know. Bye, guys.